Okay, so Eddie, are you good with being at home? Or are you ready to get back in the school? Is it better for you being the four walls?
Yeah, I never thought I'd say that school was better than being at home, but it's because right now it's like all the work of school without the fun of it. It's just like seeing your friends and playing basketball at lunch. I'd rather be there.
Corbin, Caleb, y'all feel the same way?
Yeah, for sure.
Isaac?
Definitely.
Anybody?
So I think the consensus is y'all all want to get back to school. Being in that public setting just works best for everybody. And y'all are not the only program to say that. Yeah, we've had some comical moments.
Also say that
Lancaster was extremely candid about how much he hates it. So it was
I would
pretty
also
funny.
say that my parents are starting to hate me a lot. I'm eating everything in the house.
About a house and home.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm very annoying with my sister on purpose to entertain myself. So
at least you're
yeah,
honest.
I'm not liked around the house right now.
Sure not.
My little brother's not getting. My parents aren't liking my little brother that much either right now.
Oh, goodness. Well, don't y'all get put out now. Right now, nobody has anywhere to go. So we just got to,
Exactly.
be good to your families.
So other than gaining a greater appreciation for school, what other lessons have you guys learned about yourselves during this downtime? Have you picked up any new skills, learned any new hobbies, any new trades, any of that? Jake, we start with you.
I mean, not really, honestly. I've just been doing school pretty much. I guess it's just given me a greater appreciation for what we're able to do every day through school and how the teachers are able to make it engaging and more enjoyable now that I have to do it and you're just sitting there doing work all day at home. So
Isaac, how about you?
I've been learning to cook.
Really?
I've been baking like cookies and like brownies and stuff.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. Carvin, how about you?
I mean, with school and all, it's been a little tougher, especially with St. Mark's. Managing my time was a big thing for me this year, but kind of
What's
staying at
goody? Welcome to the show, Harrison. Amos.
Thanks, Harrison.
Welcome to the show, Harrison.
Disruptive.
Yeah, but
What's
goody?
You know he's up at the USA.
Corbin was talking, I believe. Corbin, were you finished?
No, I was just gonna say like using the calendar, just kind of planning, writing stuff down, getting stuff done, like getting schoolwork done as soon as possible, so have more downtime just to spend or like work out, stuff like that.
Noah Shelby.
I picked up playing tennis. I play tennis every day.
Wow.
Trash. Yeah, we're not friends.
Cap. Caleb.
I mean, it's just been the same old, same old. I don't know. Not much new.
What have you been doing during this quarantine time?
TikTok.
Woo! TikTok. Finger knitting. Talking to Tate.
Who has the best TikTok game on the team?
All right, come on now, Harrison.
Colin.
Be honest.
I have the most followers, Harrison.
I just started.
It don't matter.
So
I got the important followers.
You just started.
You guys, Andrew. My TikTok look good.
Colin's got I'm actually meaningful. You're just stupid and little. You. You're like
dancing, dude.
Meaningful to the.
Let's talk about outside basketball. I know that's hard for those of you who are truly connected to your game. If you weren't doing basketball, or what's your passion other than basketball? What is it you want to pursue? Not necessarily a fallback. It can be at the same time. But what's your career thoughts? Let's go ahead and start with Harrison. He put his hand up. That's great.
I would say.
Look at it, take
hobby or what I want to do in life.
Got ADHD.
Would you say what would be my hobby or what I want to do in life?
What do you want to do other than play basketball?
Like for fun or like in my life, like for a job?
Career-wise.
Professionally.
So I like dancing. That's pretty fun. And probably something like businessman. I want to be a businessman, own a business, and tell people what to do, make money.
Just for the people who don't know or just now joining us, Harrison was voted by his teammates as one of the funniest guys on the team. And Harrison didn't hear that. So, Harrison, your guys think you're one of the funniest guys in the group, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I guess you could say I'm pretty funny sometimes. Occasionally. Is that Jake? What's up, Jake?
Comparison.
Sorry. Yeah, I probably want to be a businessman and own my own business because I generally don't like people telling me what to do. So I like to own my own business and tell them what to do and make money.
Okay.
The right way.
I'm going to start at the top of my screen and we're just going to work our way down. Caleb, let's go with you. What would you like to be doing outside of basketball professionally?
Professionally? I don't know. That's tough. I'd say I like math, but I have no idea where I want to go for a career. And also like architecture, actually. That's something I picked up. So who knows? I don't know. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin, what about you?
For me, I wanna just stay connected to sports. I'll probably do something like sports medicine or try to be a trainer or something like that. I just wanna like use my knowledge about basketball and try to help other people if I don't make it.
Andrew, what career path are you on?
So probably something in the world, probably something with finance or
history,
banking or something like that. Maybe minor
in history, right?
History.
Going to college, I would hope to minor in history and probably major in business or some concentration of some sort. But yeah, from then I don't know. Hopefully, Wall Street or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Noah?
My dream would be to be an NBA GM, or like something in the front office.
I was thinking this like Joey Chestnut or something professional.
Who's the first non-all-star you would target on your team, Noah?
Chris Middleton.
The first. Oh yeah.
He's an all-star.
All-star.
Never mind. Non-all-star.
Wait, what the heck?
Bradley Beal.
How old is Bradley Beal?
I would say Devin Booker, but he got it last
second.
All right, Tate, what about you?
Like Caleb said, like architecture, that's something that interests me for sure. I like engineering of some sort. So yeah, probably something like that. And maybe I enjoy like I've enjoyed like tutoring, like working with kids in that way. So maybe like something like that, possibly. I don't really know yet though.
Daycare owner.
That's sweet. That's good. Corbin?
Probably kind of similar to Andrew, something like maybe a financial advisor or analyst, or if I want to kind of stay connected to sports, maybe like a sports broadcaster.
Okay. Isaac, you thinking about that stuff yet?
Barely.
Ice was good. Ice. What's good with you?
So I'm in like entrepreneur. I even thought about like opening a nightclub. I thought that would.
You got that GTA mindset. I
see. Eddie, how about you?
Well, I'm not very good at piano, but if I got better, I think I'd probably be a musician.
We have some outstanding musicians in this group.
Yeah.
We had a couple of players perform the national anthem over the last couple of years.
Wow.
So we've got some talented guys, and Eddie's one of those electronically and actually who can produce some nice music.
Wow. Okay. It's all right, Eddie. Jake, what about you?
I'm pretty interested in like economics in the stock market, so something like that. I don't know exactly, but
Obtaining the money.
Aaron?
I've done a lot of journalism in high school, so I think that working for something like Sports Illustrated would be really cool.
So, Coach just let the cat out the bag on my next question. We're going to go around. I want each one of you to tell me what your hidden talent is. What's one thing that they may not know about you that you're talented in? Can you sing? Can you dance? What is it?
Magic, juggle.
And TikTok, it does not count.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Hidden talent. Ready? Caleb, back to you.
What? Me?
Yes, Caleb, back
I
to
don't
you.
know if I have one. Can I say something that people don't know about me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sarah.
No. Most people don't know that I'm Guatemalan, so that's.
You're who?
I tell people.
No way.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Who said
Guatemalan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You're from
I don't really have
Guatemala?
any special talent.
No, that doesn't mean he's from.
No, I'm not from there.
My is.
His
Like-
family is okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a rich culture. That's great.
Yeah.
How about you, Colin? Either a hidden talent or some fact about you that people don't know.
Hidden talent. Probably say you can ask Tate or Noah. I'm a really good actor.
yeah.
So I'm like they compare me to Will Smith kind of. We have the same last name.
What?
We have like the same acting talent.
Will Smith?
I'll also say that
Pick him
I'm
up
pretty
the
good at
call.
video games. You know, beat Harrison and Noah all the time. So
And what? Whoa. You beat me in what?
no comment.
Nothing. You will never beat me in everything.
Harrison, you have a 60 overall. I don't want to hear it.
Andrew,
What?
talk to him.
For me, while I am in the choir, I am more of a support piece in the choir. I am not a good singer.
That's so
I'm there. I think my naturally talents, I'm really good with like memorization of facts, and history is something I really, really enjoy. So yeah, it's a running joke in the team, but it's something I really enjoy. So yeah.
Christmas caroling too.
Andrew's a big hit.
That is very cool. Noah, what's your secret thing?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Pretty good at, no, I'm actually really good at archery.
At what?
Archery.
Archery.
Really?
I never know the time yet.
And tennis.
That's cat.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey,
Coach's hidden talent or what we don't know about Coach.
He's a golfer.
No, I'm not a good golfer.
He memorized the entire Bible.
Samson.
That's there you go. Oh man, I like to write like stories, music. I like to write.
Okay. A thespian. Well,
There you go.
I don't know if we call that a thespian, I guess. Okay. A writer? Yes, okay. Tate, what is your secret talent? And
Like Colin said, I enjoy acting a lot. And yeah, we're in the same acting class, and so I like that a lot. And I think I'm pretty good at it, but I don't want to brag or anything.
well, why not? With Harrison is, everybody brag. All right, Corbin, you're up next. What's your secret thing?
Probably soccer. I mean, if it wasn't for basketball for me, I probably would be playing soccer right now. My family kind of grew up around soccer, so I've always kind of played that, and I ended up just choosing basketball as my ultimate sport, but probably soccer.
Okay.
My first sport too, Corbin. Keep that up, man. We got something in common.
Isaac.
I would go. I like go-karting.
Say it again.
Yeah, I like go-karting.
Go-karting. Okay.
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 All right. Eddie.
Eddie Rod.
I didn't know I could cook, but I tried cooking, and I made some pretty good eggs. So I think I could be a hidden talent there.
Okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
Come on, Ed. All right, Jake.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm pretty good at running the mile. I'm actually run a fast mile. So
How fast?
Time.
like so I haven't run it in like a year, but freshman year I ran a 4:45 mile.
What?
Yeah,
That's not
pretty fast.
That's
That's like one lap for me.
You know, Jake, you know who Roger Bannister is?
No, I do not.
Look that up and look that name up. The guy who set the world record for the 4-minute mile.
Okay, I'll look that up.
All right, Aaron, what's your hidden talent or secret fact that none of your teammates know?
Well, I never like golfed holes before, but I'm good at top golf. I always get it in the right hole with a lot of points.
Okay. All right. Did we ask Harrison?
No, you did not.
Oh, God. I know you have a demonstration, so come on.
All right. So let's start off with first thing. I'm good at nerf. I'm really, really good at nerf. Second thing, you didn't call it. Second thing, I'm good at having serious conversations. Hey, no cap. Hey, I'm gonna have a serious conversation.
That's not a talent. That's just something everyone should have.
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing, I'm good at finger knitting. I'm finger knitting a scarf right now.
Finger knitting. There. That's awesome. Where's the scarf?
Say that one more time.
Where is the scarf?
It's you want me to go get it?
Yeah, go get it. And yes, we're gonna let Luke, who has joined us, answer.
Welcome.
Hey, Luke.
I can sleep for like 14 hours if nobody wakes me up. Very consistently.
You know, after Harrison speaks, I just don't think it could get any funnier, but then that happens. Thanks, Luke. That's a talent or something that people just didn't know. That is great. Luke, what would you be doing if you weren't playing basketball? What's your professional aspiration outside of
Probably to own my own business. I don't know what the business would do. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
What did you say? What did you say?
I want to see a scarf. I want to see this.
Okay, here's
professional knitter. Professional knitter. That's what I want to be.
So what did he say actually?
All right, let's see it, Harrison.
It's not good. Okay. Stop. Okay. Let's get a little preface. I just started, and it might not be very good right now. This is what I have so far. It's only one string.
No world.
But look, wait, let it focus.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta go somewhere, Harrison.
I see you. See, I can
You see
appreciate
me?
that.
It's only my fingers too. No needle.
Yes. Hence the name finger knitting. You're absolutely right. That's hysterical.
Coach G, talk a little bit about what it's like to coach this group of guys. You guys had a remarkable season, state championship, played a big-time schedule. Talk about how it feels just coaching this group and some of you guys' most memorable moments. Then we'll go around the room getting those other guys' comments as well.
You already touched on their selflessness. I just think it's rare to have a group of guys this talented make that extra pass possession after possession. You know, a lot of times private schools, they kind of rely on one or two players and everything runs through that one or two players. And when I look at the guys who have tuned in, I mean, we've got a double-digit number of guys who play ball year-round, and it's neat to have a group of guys at a place like St. Mark's where they're that committed at the academic grind, and yet, man, all day, every day, they're finding time to still get in the gym, and they're doing it with each other, making one another better. They're handling the recruiting process with such grace. I mean, the number of big-time personalities we had on campus, and major D1 coaches, and yet I still sensed, man, that these guys, they showed up and did their work and didn't feel like they had to do anything special to impress that person. They are who they are, and it's refreshing to be around guys that really care for each other and make each other better. It's fun to coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Harrison, tell us a little bit about the season and some of your remarks. Harrison.
Oh, me. A little bit about the season. We had a really good season. Should have went undefeated, but everybody loses games. And my favorite moment. Ooh, is Taylor in here?
Oh no.
He's not.
Okay, I can't say that.
No.
My favorite moment was probably every single practice. Whenever I would make Andrew mad, that was pretty fun. Wasn't it, Andrew?
I enjoyed when you made me mad in practice. Yes, Harrison.
Thank you. And I liked.
Oh my God.
Anytime Tate made a shot, it was pretty funny.
What?
The way he would run. No. Remember the way he would run back in the film.
The way he would celebrate.
The funniest thing.
Colin,
Cracked me up.
what's your most memorable moment of the season?
Who?
Colin Smith.
It's me.
Oh, I don't want to be basic and say the championship, so I'm gonna say the most memorable was when we went to American Airlines. I know we lost the game, but that was really cool again to go and play on the NBA court, and it was just a cool experience.
Andrew,
Oh, I can't say that.
your most memorable moment.
For me, it's gonna have to be senior night. The whole thing's 2,000 points. Just my last game, at St. Mark's or in the St. Mark's gym. It really meant something to me. I've poured my heart into this program for 4 years, and I'm so, just so thankful for what it's given me. It's given me the opportunity to do, whatever, and everything beyond. I'm capable of doing whatever, and that's what Coach Kyler and all the other coaches I've had have told me. And it all culminated in that one night, and then just a week later, we won a championship, and that whole week stretch was just amazing. So that's
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm glad we were there for that too.
Yeah, thank y'all so much for that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Corvin, how about you?
Yeah, kind of going off what Andrew said, I think my favorite moment was definitely when he got the 2,000 points. I mean, he had that injury earlier on in the year, and everybody knew, he's this close, we got to get it for him. And just for it being for it being on senior night for him, I just thought that was really cool. I mean, he's such an amazing player, and he's a really good teammate. He keeps us every day. So just seeing him earn that, it was pretty special.
Hey, Corvin.
You're welcome.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, your hairline, dude.
Oh! See, everybody out here struggling with haircuts. How you gonna bring
Tate, your turn. Tell us a little bit about one of your most memorable moments from the season.
Mine's probably the same as Andrew and Corbin. That senior night was pretty special because I was my last St. Mark's home game with Andrew and with my brother. And I'm looking forward to that moment for a long time now. And being able to take him out on senior night was a pretty cool moment because that's something I thought about ever since I saw him play. So it'd be pretty sick if I could play with him during his St. Mark's career. And so, yeah, that was a really special moment for me.
Yeah, that was a big time moment. Absolutely. Noah Shelby.
Touched my heart too.
Either the game at the AAC or probably the Cassidy game because they really tried to cheat and give them the game and they still couldn't win. I think that was pretty good.
How about you, Caleb?
Mine would probably be during the halftime of our championship game. We were playing really well. Yeah, coach remembers. We were playing really well, and
you're mute.
What? Yeah, we were playing really well.
You didn't want to hear me? We got lots of noise, kids, all that good stuff. So I was trying to limit my background noise. My bad.
Yeah, so it was during the halftime of our championship game for SPC, and we were playing really well. We were up by 30, I think, and coach was just praising us on what we were doing right and whatnot. And he walked over to my side of the bench. And he just kind of shook me and Aaron at the same time and just was it's so fun to watch, just yelling at the top of his voice. And that was really memorable for me.
Isaac Bird, how about you?
I felt bad when this happened to Corbin, but he got a bloody nose. Like right as we were sitting down.
Oh, hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. We're not gonna talk about that.
That was
We're
his
not gonna
first
talk about
part.
that.
I thought you were gonna say when he got dunked on.
Yeah, that's how they
I actually got to start that game. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, against Green Hill.
Mhm.
That was funny.
Eddie, what about you?
Probably rushing the court after we won last game in SPC. It's probably the best moment.
Okay.
Jake?
Yeah, and I think kind of along with what Eddie said, I guess probably my most memorable moment was after we just won, and then we rushed. Soccer won right after us, so I thought that was pretty cool when everybody was on the soccer field after they won. So that was pretty cool.
Jake, we covered probably at least 65% of you guys' games this year, and that was my favorite moment too, was being at the state championship and then seeing you guys go outside to the soccer. That was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. Like, I was actually going to commend you guys. Y'all have one of the best student sections that we've seen in a long time. Those guys show up and show out for you guys, so make sure you always tell them thank you, because I saw them going from the gym to the soccer field back to the gym. I was like, that's real cool. That's cool.
It's pretty cool. And then after at our halftime, the stands were completely empty because they all went to soccer, and then they came back. It's pretty cool.
Aaron, how about you?
Well, I was going to say what Jake said, but I think my second favorite was when we got to go to the Mavericks Grizzlies game as a team, because we had a guy graduate from our school in 2003, and now Taylor Jenkins is the coach of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool that I get to be on the team at a time when, like, at a perfect time when he's a rookie coach in the league, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of good players. So I was pretty lucky that my timing was so good with that.
Cool. Luke, how about you?
I liked Harrison's windmill dunk against Trinity Valley.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Brought
sir.
a lot of energy
Talk
this
about
year.
Me, Luke. Talk about me.
And then after that, he got pulled because we were winning a lot, and he just brought the same energy to the bench, cheered everyone on. I really like that game for Harrison.
Thank you.
And Harrison. Did he already answer this?
I'll go again. No, you didn't do me yet. I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay. Favorite moment.
Whenever Andrew got the little 2,000 point dunk and they called it a travel, that was so funny to me.
That was
tough.
That was so funny to me.
I also I'm disagreeing with Eddie and Jake a little bit, because when we rushed the court, you got me and Harrison. That was the worst feeling because we were at the bottom of the pile. We
I
had
thought it was the end,
everybody
Colin. I thought it was
top.
the end.
I couldn't feel my legs at all. That was the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, I thought you got hurt. Yeah,
I was crying. It was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I couldn't talk either. They were all. I was like, "Get off of me!" It was bad.
Coach
Skyler, what about you?
Coach, the chemistry you guys showed this year was second to none. This group, they love to play together. They play for one another, and you can see it. And I just want to make sure I publicly commend you, number one, because it starts at the top, and also your leadership, because that was a joy to watch. It was a joy covering you guys this year and watching the way y'all played and the way y'all played together as a unit. That was special.
I appreciate that. I think it's a testament to these guys. They're very patient with me. I can be Jekyll and Hyde sometimes, and I can be hard to play for, and they're very, very patient. And that's probably, for me, one of my greatest highlights was just seeing so many of the guys on an individual basis, man. We get to it's fun to celebrate and cut down nets and all that sort of thing, but I look back on some of the one-on-one or small group conversations where guys are bearing their soul and with frustration about different things. And it's, hey, to see sports be a platform where young men can grow into men who are built for others, man. I think 20, 30 years from now, they're going to look back on these experiences and they're not going to remember, a lot of the details, but they're going to remember each other, and they're going to remember some of the things they overcame. And so those are the highlights for me all throughout the season, the way they just persevere in the midst of difficulty. Being a high schooler, it gets harder and harder and harder. Your life is on display all the time with social media, different people covering the games, and you just feel like it's public. You feel like you have to put on a show every week for the recruiting public, and these guys, they were ranked at the top from the beginning, and to go out as champions shows that they were able to handle all that with grace and togetherness.
Absolutely. And on that, oh my God, this one. Okay, on that note, this is our last question, and we want everybody's feedback on this, and try to think about, give us something thoughtful and sincere and genuine. What's your best piece of advice that you would give to a kid that's following in your footsteps, that's coming behind you, has a to play and be where you are and where you're headed? What's your best thing that you would tell, the best piece of advice you give them? And let's start with Andrew.
There's a lot of things I could say, but one thing I would want to highlight is if you go to practice every day and you treat it as a game, you may not be liked among your teammates in practice, but when that game happens, you'll just be ready for it because you've prepared that way forever. And if you just don't have a switch between the two, you're going to make it, because it extends to off the court too. If you're always doing things at your maximum, you're never going to know what your bottom is. So if you just keep pushing, you're going to get to where you want to be.
I like to comment on that. I feel like I like that comment, Andrew. That was beautiful. So I feel like that's what helped me this year. I started practicing a lot harder than I did last year.
All right.
That's good. That's that influence. That's great. Colin? Oh my goodness.
One thing I would say, probably say, you mean like just for one person or like for the whole team, like something like that? I would say something for the whole team. I think that helped us a lot was chemistry. We had a lot of bonding moments where we like went out to eat at the escape room or something like that. I think that really helped us like get together and like get to know each other, and that just helped on the basketball court too. So I think getting to know your teammates well is pretty good. Hang out with them.
That's good. Caleb?
I would just say, just to younger players, just to enjoy every aspect of it, enjoy all the time you have, because it's a pretty short season. If you think about it, it's like 3, maybe 4 months. So just enjoy all the time you have, because we had a really special team this year, and just make the most out of it.
Okay, Noah.
Like Caleb said, just to enjoy it, because you only go to high school one time. You only have 4 years, so try to enjoy it the best you can.
Okay, Tate.
I'm just kind of repeating what other people said, but have fun, and then also just continue to work hard and push yourself to the max, because it's once again it's you only have 4 years in high school, and just try to play as hard as you can whenever you can, because you only have 4 years.
Right. Corvin, what would you tell that kid looking up to you?
I would just say for a younger kid, just dream big, and the big thing is just set goals and just try to keep working towards those goals. And everyone knows in life there's going to be a lot of adversity, so just being able to persevere through that adversity and just keep working hard, understanding that it might not be worth it right now, but if I just keep going, it's going to pay off in the end.
Good. Isaac?
I would say just kind of keep your priorities straight.
Oh, Isaac.
Then sort of just don't take any of it for granted, and just enjoy every single aspect of the game.
Okay. Eddie Raj.
I'd say embrace your role on game day. That is, just don't be just be with the team at all times. That's much more fulfilling in general.
Okay, Jake.
I would say, kind of with what Eddie said, don't get lost in the next thing. Enjoy what's going on now. I feel like a lot of people don't take for granted what they have now because they're trying to work towards the next thing when they just need to enjoy what they're doing now and trust that the other thing will come.
Yep, really good.
Aaron Thorne.
I would say for me, it would be to play for your team instead of for yourself. I think that winning that state championship on February 15th was better than any 60-point game that anyone could ever have. I think that winning with your team is better than any individual accolade you get.
And Lou, how about you?
I liked how Jake was saying, kind of live in the moment. Like if you're on that middle school or JV team, don't take your time for granted. Like give it your all while you can, because it really does fly by.
Last but not least, Mr. Harrison Ingram.
I like to take a different approach and go from the recruiting process and getting noticed. Don't think about it too much, because I feel like if you're gonna get noticed, I mean, it could be hard to get noticed by coaches and recruiters and rankers and stuff. But don't think about it too much, because if you deserve it, eventually it'll come around.
That's good.
Coach Golly, any parting words?
Whew, I don't know. That's a lot of wise thoughts from guys that I can't believe y'all are teenagers saying stuff that deep. That's good.
Grown man.
Walking around with the Nerf gun. You are not a grown man.
I think allow the past to impact your present as you prepare for the future. I think this group of guys, in 2004, DeAndre Jordan entered the SPC, and it set off a string of 16 straight years of future NBA players. We just found out today that Chris Smith at UCLA declared for the draft. He's a Fort Worth Country Day player, and there's just one after another over the last decade and a half where we've had incredible talent. And finally, last year we know we've got a team where we have a chance to win a championship. And we lose a game where we shoot 7 for 34 from the 3-point line. A team that shot 40% over the last 2 seasons from the 3-point line just can't hit anything. And here we are. And then we get this year the semifinal game playing against a talented team. And again, we're struggling to shoot the ball well. And down 7 with a couple minutes to go in the third quarter of a game that we feel like we're the better team. But man, what these guys did to just kind of make that play and pick each other up and believe in one another and use last year's frustrations to inspire themselves to that championship run. I think it just demonstrates who they are and how tough they've become. And I would put this team up there with anybody because of what they overcame with the tornado and a lot of expectations, and for them to accomplish what they did. I would just say, look at the whole body of work that this group of guys strung together and learn a million lessons from it. My own son, I feel like I just am so grateful that he's old enough to kind of lay eyes on this group and appreciate who they are. And, the seniors, we're going to miss them dearly. Because they were outstanding leaders and tone setters every single day who made great practices. And we had tears in our practices, guys hated each other so much. It was, when you got guys that hate each other in practice on certain days, that's I
was busting Andrews.
It's good. Guys, iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. And that's what they did all year long. I think there's a culture that exists because of what they have done that's going to have a lasting impact at St. Mark's. So I'm a fortunate beneficiary of that.
Coach, I want to say it was a pleasure following you guys, even the players. It was a pleasure following you guys, man. Outstanding group. Super proud. Y'all represented the Metroplex very well. Kudos to you guys. Kudos. Hats off to you.
Absolutely.
Anything we can ever do to help, that's what we're here for. So
thanks for promoting this great game, and thanks for making Dallas basketball what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you.
Oh my God! I have a question.
Oh, question.
Is Smitty leader tricks? Is Smitty? Is that
Yes,
called
it is leader trick.
He's on here.
Get out of here. Smith Visuals, what's the goodie? He's back.
All right. Well, we want to talk to y'all again and again and again. So right now we have nothing but time on our hands to be able to connect.
She'll be X Smith.
So this won't be the last time we gather everybody together in the lab and dive into just these interesting topics and keep seeing how we're progressing. So that's it with St. Mark's for now.
Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. We love you, boys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for taking time. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank y'all.